Welcome to Wednesday Night Commentary. I'm John Pryor. No intro for this game. No intro video because it doesn't deserve one. I'm going to start off with an apology. I'm sorry that this is the only TFO game to watch this evening that features just terrible teams like these. We have the severely overrated Letterkenny Irish going against an absolute joke of a team, the Burgundy Bombers. Terrible kick return by the Irish, predictable. And here's Campbell. And he fumbles. Everyone saw that coming. He's terrible. Falls right into the lap of the Bombers. They're lucky once again. And Baxter, whatever. We'll get to the 3-yard line. Already terrible game. Really bad blocking by the Bombers. Right tackle there. Really bad team build, especially that right tackle. He just didn't feel like paying. Overthrown. Just not good at throwing the football. Ron Burgundy is just a really inaccurate passer. Couldn't get the block, of course. And Whammy, luckily, bangs it through. We got a 3-0 game here. Here's Tyson. He's slow and terrible. He's gonna get out. Look at this bad tackling. Bad tackling. He's not even fast. Bad coverage all the way to the 44-yard line. So a lucky first starting spot here on this drive. Give it to Dan. He's bad also. Yeah, no blocking. Just really poor technique on the blocking by the offensive line. Here's Campbell. He's going to get it to Dan. Really bad coverage downfield. Could not close the gap. Seeing that a lot this year. Here's Campbell. Of course, does not find the hole, runs straight into the fender. I want to start off with an apology. Like I said, I'm just really sorry that you have to see another fumble, another pickup by the Bombers. I don't know. You just can't get a worse team build than this Letterkenny Irish. Where is the ball carry? Luckily picked up by the Bombers. Once again, they get lucky getting the ball through. No skill of their own. Pick Derry with a sack because the quarterback, of course, runs right into him. I'm going to guess that Mike and Bobby are the only ones that are watching this game because nobody else cares about these insignificant teams. They're not important to the season. I actually predict that both of these teams will lose out the rest of their games and not make the playoffs. That's where my betting money would be for sure. And here's the Letterkenny Irish. We'll see if they get sacked again. Dog Baxter gets a sack. Of course, the Letterkenny Irish come in with a record of 7 wins and 3 losses, which means 3 of their games were legit. And 7 were a result of a much higher than normal RNG and an incredible amount of luck. And he fumbles again. This time it's picked up by some guy who's fast, who should be a running back. He's the fastest guy on the team, their offensive lineman. Of course, Mike's going to have the fastest guy on his team, the offensive lineman, because he's no good at making teams. He doesn't know where to put his points. He's clueless. Who makes an offensive lineman fast? You got evidence right there that Mike just has no idea what he's doing when he's creating a team. He's got the lead here, 7-3. Of course, the Burgundy Bombers, they come in with 2 losses and 8 wins. Which means that the 2 losses were well-deserved, and obviously the 8 wins were very rigged in his favor. Incomplete, because Burgundy's not a good passer. He's a run to Baxter. This is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Pretty quick first quarter here, thankfully. I know we're all waiting for this travesty to be done. Burgundy's going to roll out, and he's going to hit Baxter. And he'll get to about the 47-yard line. Again, bad defense. Predictably, by the Irish. Baxter runs straight into the defender, doesn't make a move or break a tackle or anything. And the quarterback is going to throw it straight to the defender instead of the guy wide open in the middle of the field. Bring up 3rd and 8. Here comes a run to Baxter. And of course he doesn't get it. Everyone saw that coming. We're talking about Baxter, of course. Baxter is a border terrier. Oh, wow. Here is a long pass and terrible defense to Wales Vagina. Really bad defense. Cornerback didn't turn around. Let the guy just jump up. Actually, a really bad pass again, of course, by the quarterback. Way overthrew him. Wide receiver kind of bailed him out there. Terrible kick return to the 5-yard line. Here's Campbell. Rolling right. He's going to hit Lieutenant Dan. The 16-yard line. Not good coverage. Campbell again. He's going to stare at a wide open receiver. Just terrible dives. Really poor effort. These defenders for the Bombers, they avoid contact. They don't like tackling. They just kind of dive and make it look nice. Of course, the Letterkenny Irish are owned by Mike Petrusek. Little known fact, Petrusek, the name is a Czechoslovakian name, which means bad at tackling. Campbell, another 2 terrible dives. Yeah, these Burgundy Bombers defenders have absolutely no interest in tackling anyone. Really bad defense. And the extra point is good. It's 14-10. Of course, when we have such 2 terrible teams as these, it's probably going to be a close game. We were talking about Baxter before. Nobody likes border terriers. They're like the worst dog breed. They're so worthless. Speaking of which, there's Baxter with the catch. Of course, they have the lowest IQ of any dog species. They're basically oversized rats. Border Terriers were recently voted out of every dog breed the most likely to punt. And of course, as most people know, Border Terriers are 20 times more likely than any other dog breed to get rabies. Winding down here in the second quarter, 39 seconds left. Here's a give to Baxter. Gets 10 yards. Burgundy's gonna, of course, give the ball, hand it off at the end of the first half instead of passing. Poor coaching. Poor team build, poor coaching, poor fans, poor cheerleaders. The bus that takes them to games is terrible. The stadium is terrible. The locker room is terrible. Ownership is terrible. 8 seconds left in the first half. I predict nothing will happen. The rollout to the right, and he's going to throw it straight to the defender. 14 to 13. Of course, last year Bobby's team was another terrible name, Dodge My Balls. Bobby decided to take an overrated movie that isn't funny and make it his TFO theme. Then apparently nobody told him he shouldn't do that, because then he took, this season, he took another overrated movie that isn't funny and made another team with it, so gonna guess that'll probably happen next year. This is terrible defense. Burgundy isn't even trying, he's not even putting on moves, he just kind of runs and the defense lets him run. I've never seen such bad defense. Mike is not good at building defenses in his team builds. It's very evident. He doesn't know where to put his salary in the defense to make a stop. He just made a really terrible quarterback look much, much better than he is. Of course, nobody knows how the hell Dodge My Balls made it to the championship game last season. They predictably lost. In fact, Raj told me after the season, he ran another sim of the same season after it was done, and Dodge My Balls actually went 0-16. Campbell rolling right. Nobody decides to cover that wide receiver one in the middle of the field. Here's a boring QB sneak. Who calls that play? Really terrible play. Let's all look at this horrible playbook that Mike has here. If you want the worst 8 plays in Tecmo, there they are right there. Absolute trash. And it's intercepted. Not a surprise. Thrown right to the defender. Just really not good at building quarterbacks in the ROM. Really bad playbook, as you saw. Kind of proved my point that it's a really trashy playbook. Here's more bad tackling. More evidence of just a really poor defensive team build with that play. Here's Party. First down, about 10 yards. About a minute and a half left to go in the third quarter here. 20 to 14 Burgundy. Again. I don't know. I think all these defenders have 0 salary, it looks like. Maybe Raj should have told Mike that he can actually put salary into his defense. Although, it was a little tougher this year with the offense playing defense. Obviously, that confused Mike very much. So maybe we'll give him a little benefit of the doubt, but it was kind of confusing. No matter how many times Mike tested, he just couldn't get his defense to make any stops, which we're clearly seeing. Here's a pass to Campbell. Bad defense there by the Bombers. Here's a terrible, boring running back. Quarterback run. He's got 2 of these trash plays. Not sure why. First down. Down by 13 here. We'll see. Of course, it doesn't matter if Letterkenny scores here because they can't tackle the quarterback when he runs. Roll out to the right. We've seen this play about 20 times today. 3rd and 4. And again, that quarterback run, bad tackling, no effort by the defense. Had an opportunity to tackle him before the first down, but yet again, the Bombers are just not interested in making a tackle. Campbell's going to hand it here to Dan. Dan gets to the 8-yard line. And Campbell will run it in. Again, no interest in tackling. Well, they did tackle him in the end zone. I guess maybe that counts. I don't know. Extra point is good. We got a 6-point game. Let's see if we see the... oh, no onside kick. Not sure why. Guess they're only down by 6. Well, they're a lot better at tackling the kick returner than the quarterback, that's for sure. Here's a give to the oversized rat. He picks up 5. Pretty big play here, 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Everyone looks like everybody's covered. Bad route running. Almost blocked. Really bad blocking there by the RB2. Here's Tyson, number 99. Decent return, and the Irish has 2 minutes and 53 seconds to try to tie the game or go up and kick the extra point. Here's a pass that's caught. Bad pass he had to dive for. As long as the Bombers refuse to try to make tackles. Like they might have tried a little hard. Maybe they're like an NBA basketball team where they try to play defense the last 2 minutes of the game. Oh, maybe not. Alright, we got 2nd down. Minute 49 left from the 1-yard line, down by 6. All 2 people watching this are on the edge of their seat. And there's some really bad defense again by the Bombers, refusing to get their nose in there and tackle. Poor form, badly used salary on the part of Bobby. And it's 28-27, which a lot of people thought would happen. You know, you pair up the 2 worst teams, it's going to be a close game. And Burgundy's going to throw to Wales with Giant. I don't know why Burgundy just doesn't run every play, because obviously the Irish can't tackle him. We'll see what happens here. And he's going to throw it to Fontana. Of course, congratulations are in order for Brian Fontana and Brick Tannen, announcing that they're in a relationship. So congratulations to them. Here's a rollout. Really terrible, terrible, terrible coverage. Oh, and it... Unbelievable. Put salary into your quarterback. Are you kidding me? I am at a loss for words. How bad this team is. He has the receiver wide open for a freaking win. And then he kicks a field goal and doesn't give his kicker enough kick power. Bobby, put a little bit of power into your kicker and you just won the game. Right down the middle and short. It wasn't even a long field goal. And the snoozer of a game is finally over, thank God. Another lucky win for the Letterkenny Irish. The only reason they won is because they played such a terrible team. Just a bad matchup. Both of these teams have no hope. Well, I don't know what to say. These are terrible stats by terrible players. I'm sorry. I apologize again for this bad game about two teams, with two teams that nobody cares about. Thanks for tuning in and waiting it out and having patience to get through this. All two of you watching, thank you, Mike and Bobby. I'm signing off. This is John Pryor. Have a lovely evening.